As the Guyana Power and Light Company prepares to reshuffle its board members next month, PNC member Kemi Ramsarup will be the newest addition to the board, according to Prime Minister Samuel Hines. The Prime Minister was at the time facing questions coming from the parliamentary committees on economic services and natural resources as it relates to the power company's management. Parliamentary Economic Services Vice Chair Carl Greenidge told the Prime Minister that he wants to see the GPL board depoliticized since the members are being paid by taxpayers.
I would say this, that the composition of the board politically, ethnically, skill-wise and gender-wise may need urgent attention. It is, I think, worrying. Okay?
Particularly with small numbers, when you have a small number like 7, you will not get the representation that you would like. We have private sector, we have labor out there, we have banking experience, financial experience, we have operational engineering experience, that sort of thing we looked for.
The Prime Minister, when questioned about the high technical and commercial losses by GPL, he sought to justify the company's loss to the fact that 1 in 6 persons do not pay for electricity.
Very little is being done on that front.
Again, I wouldn't like to use the term inefficiency here, because technical losses is largely lack of investment, not having the money to invest. And I'm not going to beat myself or call on us to beat ourselves. We are doing the best that we could with the monies that we have. And we should be motivated maybe to save more so we have more to invest. And on the commercial loss side, okay, I would hope that all of us here, as I said earlier, that we 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 6 who pay the electricity quantities, pay for the electricity we use, that we should band ourselves together and suppress and eliminate the 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 6 who go about seeking to get electricity for nothing.
But you know, of course, that the management and board, at least some members of that management and board, have seen it fit in the past, if not currently, to award themselves free electricity. It becomes very difficult for you to look at the public and point your fingers at them. And I wasn't going there. You are the one
let me
that's
say,
going
sir,
there.
the tradition of workers and boards getting free electricity, as I understand,
illegally.
is a not uncommon practice, and it existed before we came into government.
Prime Minister, I'm speaking about the illegal award, the illegal appropriation.
Anyone, whether he is chairman, CEO, minister, that is illegally taking electricity should be dealt with according to the law.
Have they been dealt with according to the law in the past?
All that I know of have been dealt with according to the law.
Well, let me say that I'm not aware that they've all been dealt with in that way. But the point I'm making is that if you have a problem of that type, you also need to look at your organization and supervisory arrangements. I'm not trying to make a moral point, Prime Minister.
It was also presented to the 2 parliamentary committees that the electricity company would need US $250 million in order to operate more efficiently along with more experienced managers. Well, just about a dozen would do the trick, according to the Prime Minister. Mark Moore reporting for Capital News.